Hey everybody, it's me, Atomic Smile, your favorite cook. Your favorite friend. And today I'm going to show you some of the best mixes in Schedule 1 for your substances. Let's get right on to it. We're going to go from A to Z here, guys. Starting with our favorite, the OG Kush. So for the OG Kush, you're going to need some ingredients. Go ahead and add our nanner. You got yourself some Tokyo slime for 50. And for the Tokyo slime, we're gonna add the Coca-Cola or the Cuck or Kook, I don't know. Get yourself some shiny pea. We're gonna add our para. And you should get something like this, Ultra Express. We're gonna add, was it the gasoline after that, I think? Yeah, the gasoline. Alright, and then we're gonna add our other Coke, I believe. Let me double check here. Yep. Oh, and I forgot one ingredient. Gotta get some milk in there. Alright. Got some sweet rhino. And then for the sweet rhino, we're gonna add a battery. And we'll get some OG Express valued at 122. We're already pretty high up there, honestly. We'll add our horsey milk. And after the horsey milk, last but not least, our big monkey is gonna need some Mega Bean to top it off. And at the end here, you should wind up with something like this. Ultra Queef in my game, market value 168. That should cost you 38 to make, so that'll leave you with a difference of 130, not including, of course, the price of the seed there. So go ahead and just throw this one away. We're gonna try a few of these samples out today, but I think we'll save that for the last one. Next, we're going to move on to our sour diesel. So we're going to start our sour D with some oil. Got some Afghan crystal. I like the look of that bud. It's got good trichome structure. And then we'll go ahead and add one of our bevies, our beverages, the cucks. You'll get something called Fat Diamond for me, at least. And after that, you will add a para. You should get something that looks like this, called California Smegma. And then after the para, you're gonna wanna add your gasoline. And you should get some ice cream thunder fudge. And after that, you're gonna want to add a Mega Bean. Oh wait, no, that's not right. That's not right. I almost messed her up. And it's gonna be a Cuck. After your Cuck, then you will want to add your Mega Bean to your Mega Fruit. Mega Fruit meet Mega Bean. And at the very end of this recipe, it can't do without a little bit of energy. So we're gonna add some battery acid. And you should get something called Thick Death, or at least that's what's called for me. Should have something like this down here. And look at that market value, guys. 158. This recipe will run you about 38 or 33 to do. And it'll sell at 158, netting a differential of 125. Now, once again, this isn't including the price of the seeds, guys. Go ahead and discard that one. Next, we move on to our GC, the green crack. Let's get this GC cooking. So we got the green crack, and then we're gonna add some Red Ball to it. And we're gonna add some ibuprofen, aka paracetamol. Then to our slimy smegma, we're gonna add some gasoline. And then from there, we're gonna add a Coca-Cola. One battery. Strawberry what? And we're gonna add some Mega Bean. And then last but not least, let's spice this recipe up, guys, with some chili. Now you'll notice here there's a lot of commonality between the ingredients I'm using, and let me tell you why. So there is an exact science to mixing in this game, and in that science you will get certain effects from certain mixers, and those mixers and the effects that they give you a precise multiplicative value to the price of your bud. So hypothetically, Coke gives you energy, and energy will give you a plus times 0.25 value to your weed there. So that's why the recipes are going to seem really similar here. Let's go ahead and dispose of that. And we're going to move on to our GDP. Oh, I forgot to go over the numbers on that last one real quick. For the green crack, that recipe is going to cost you guessed it, $38. And it's going to sell for the 166 you saw with a differential of 128, making it so far our most profitable recipe. Now we're going to add the Granddaddy in here. Let's go ahead and add our red ball. You should get something like this, strawberry shart. And we're going to go ahead and add one of our Cokes. You should get something like this, strawberry cheese. And we'll add our para. You should get something like this, called OG Puke. Then we will add, I believe, gasoline. And you'll get some sweet peen. Then we'll go ahead and add our other cola. You get something like this called Hairy Rhino. And then we will add a battery. You should get something like this, some purple peen, valued at 127. We're already getting up there, guys. And we'll add our Mega Bean. You'll get something that looks like this, Fruity Rhino. Not a very healthy looking bud, it got too matured. Then we will add our pepper. Now you should have something called Stinky Slime. Market value at 172, making this our most profitable bud. It cost 40 ingredients to make and gave us a profit, or a difference of 132. We'll go ahead and, let's celebrate this one. It's our last one for the bud category. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm feeling that. You'd call me Mr. Krabs because I am feeling it. Let's go ahead and get an energy drink in us. Get rid of the sickness here real quick. Next, we're gonna do our amp. Let's add that banana, and I'll give you something called California Ass. Let me get my garnish here. And then to that, you're gonna wanna add your motor oil. I'll get you some LA Haze. That's a pretty looking rock if I don't say so myself. After that, we'll add our first cola, giving us some beautiful, sexy peen. Then we'll add our paracetamol. Might be paracetamol, I really don't know. And I'll give you some stinky ass. Nobody wants stinky ass, so we'll go ahead and upgrade that bad boy with some gas. Now we've got some Girl Scout fuel, a lot more approachable name. After that, we will add our other cuck, I believe. Get some aspen crack, and what's some rock without a little bit of battery acid? I should give you something called Wedding Bud, getting up there in value, guys, 262. And then we'll add our horse milk. Now this right here is actually a really good mix, valued at 302. Ultra splooge, very good, very good. So last but not least though, we will add our mega bean. That's a really good mix though, it popped over 300. And finally, look at that, 1 mega bean gives you 51 more dollars. You'll end up with some more Sweet D. Probably should have named that something different. Now I think I have 2 of those. All right, now we're gonna make our cocaine, our yayo, our cocaina. This recipe will also include a mega bean, but we'll have to pick that up in just a second. Let me grab my, oh, that's not what I wanted. My mega bean. And we'll go ahead and add our Nana to the dark monkey. Then we should get something called Dream Smegma. And on that, we will add some Coca-Cola. There you should get something like this. I have Tokyo Crack. Don't know what makes it from Tokyo, but let's give it a go. Then from there, you'll have something called Dark Fruit. From Dark Fruit, you'll want to add the gasoline. And you'll get something called Pink Peen. It looks something like this, and you'll want to add your Coke to it. And from there, you'll have some LA Diesel. It's looking pretty strong so far, guys. $4.41, not a bad price. We'll go ahead and add our battery. And then we'll have some Fruity Diesel, $5.61, also not a bad price. And you know what makes it extra fruity? A little bit of horse milk. Alright, now you should have some California Growl worth $6.48. Not bad, not the best, but not bad. And then on top of that, we'll, you know, mix in some beans. And there you have it, Girl Scout Peen. Valued at $7.56, guys. This mix will cost you $44 ingredients at a selling price of $7.56. That'll give you a difference of $712. I recommend when you go to sell it, maybe you might want to up that number a little bit. Maybe try to hit it for the 13 or 14 a piece. All right, and actually, since that's our last one, we'll go ahead and celebrate here. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm feeling electric. Oh yeah. Alright, that is it for Atomic Smiles Best Mixes tutorial. I don't know if they're exactly the most profitable, but as far as I've seen, these are some of the best mixes in the game, guys. These will make you frickin' rich, okay? If you have any other ideas for Schedule 1 videos, let me know. In my next video, I'll explain this setup. It's what I call the everything warehouse. It's pretty optimal. Maybe it could be better, but I'll explain it all to you guys at a later date. This has been your favorite chef, friend, Atomic Smile, and I hope you all have a wonderful evening and get to cooking.